Hello loves, and welcome to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I'm currently living with my boyfriend and our 3 dogs in the home that we recently purchased together, and we are really just trying to get a handle on our finances and our lives. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Cash Stuffing Tuesday, everyone. We're back for another full-time cash stuffing, which is always exciting. This is week 3 of September, so we should have $570 here, I think. Let's count it. We have 1, 2, 3, 50, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 5, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, and 70. Beautiful. Yes, we are still in the kitchen. No, we do not have power back upstairs. We tried to fix it, but it didn't work, so we are just dealing with it for now. Before we jump into things though, I did want to address something super quickly. First, let me find my wallet. Also, the dogs are jumping around like crazy. As you can see, Cedric's clearly got the zoomies and he's currently laying on his back, flopping around and making weird noises. So I apologize if you can hear that, but just this is something that's been happening more often lately over on Etsy, and I've noticed it happening more and more, so I figured I would quickly explain it here. When you're ordering anything really on Etsy, but specifically envelopes in this case, please make sure that the quantity that you're buying matches the number of categories that you're requesting. And now, I totally get that it can be super easy to misunderstand a listing or think that if a listing photo shows multiple envelopes, that maybe that's the case. But most of the time, if a listing doesn't specifically say that it's for a set of multiple or give you the option to drop down and choose like a set, more likely than not, the listing is for one single envelope. And I have a lot of listings that are for one envelope. My laminated envelopes, like the listing is just for one. And if you want multiple, you just change the quantity to reflect how many you'd like. And I've had a few orders where people will pay for 1 or 2 envelopes and then list like 20 categories in the personalization. And it's always awkward to have to ask them to either order the rest of them or like tell me which categories they want. And now, don't get me wrong, 90% of the time my customers will get back to me right away and either order the rest of them or let me know what they want, which is fantastic. But of course, sometimes messages go unseen or people ask for refunds, and in those cases, we lose money because Etsy takes so many fees off the top that we have to cover. And I'm honestly not really sure the logic behind paying $10 and expecting 20 envelopes, or really how one could go through the checkout process and not question it. So if you aren't sure exactly what the listing is for, you can always message the seller and ask for clarification. And speaking of messaging the seller, when you place an order on Etsy, it could be a good habit to get into to log back in and check to see if the seller sent you a message, because oftentimes if you don't have the app for alerts and you bought like on the computer, like on the website, you might not see them. And lots of times people don't put like the color that they want, or like in these cases, they don't order enough or whatever the case is. So I send a lot of messages to my customers asking for clarification on lots of things. I just want to make sure that I get things right for you. And it's always just good to check your messages periodically. But yeah, that's my spiel. I'm sorry for rambling. I did go in and update the personalization to specify when the listing is for one envelope, at least for a few of my listings that I noticed it happening on. But I just wanted to touch base here and let you all know that when you order from anyone, just double check the quantity you're buying versus the quantity that you're requesting. But yeah, we are going to just start. So income was a little bit lower this week from Etsy, so we're not stuffing too much, but groceries has $10 left over. This is gonna go to rollover. I did sort of switch things up just a little bit, and I'm gonna be doing a separate dollar challenge. It just looks like this. This is just my little pouch. I am selling these, but I'm not gonna sell them on Etsy. I bought them for myself and I ended up buying a set, so I have extra. They also come in like hollow. I have 3 clear and 4 hollow. The hollow has like a little pinkish reddish button. And honestly, I don't know if I want to just say like it's just going to say dollar challenge, or it can say whatever you want. Who knows? If you really want it to say something else, just let me know. Shoot me a message on Instagram if you want them. I also have these little zip bags. I have extremely low quantity, as I just said. I put bank drop on mine. I'll just say you can put whatever you want or not have anything on it. I don't know exactly the prices I'm going to go for yet, but yeah, I have 1 more green, 2 beige, 2 pink, and 2 blue. So if you want one, a lot of people sell them over on Etsy. I'm not going to list them, but I just kind of want to get rid of them. So if you want one, shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll let you know how much and see, you know, how you want to customize it or whatever. But groceries is getting $75, so 50, I believe. This is how I did it, but we'll see. 50, 65, 75. And if I mess something up, we'll see. I spent most of my grocery money last week on ingredients for recipes that I found. And I didn't really plan well enough, and I got way more than I needed. So we have leftovers from our last meal from yesterday that's probably going to last us until tomorrow, and then I still have 3 more full meal recipes, so we should be good on dinners. This is really just for like some extra breakfast things. I've been having avocado toast with everything bagel seasoning, or bagels and cream cheese in the morning, just because I'm not a huge breakfast person, but I've been trying to make sure that I eat something to start my day off right. So yeah, so that's just for like if I need any extra little things. Hopefully we don't spend it all. Daycare has 22 left over. Cedric did not go to daycare this week. I'll be honest, I just completely forgot every single day to bring him. And I was going to roll this over for this week, but the weather here is supposed to be absolutely terrible. It's supposed to rain and like hurricane all week. So I don't think I'm going to take him. Last time I did, when it rained, he refused to come inside. The daycare people said he was the only one who stayed outside in the rain and just ran around, and he was disgusting when I picked him up. He is a little merman. He loves water. He loves to swim. He loves the rain. I'm sure it's because he runs hot. He's an Australian Shepherd. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, 20 is going to go to rollovers. So exciting. And I'm just going to set these here for now. These will go into the $1 challenge. Miscellaneous has $1, $2, $3, $4 left. I didn't budget anything this week because income was just so low. So I'm gonna I'll leave these nicer ones in there. I'll leave those 3 and I'll take this 1 out, and that should be fine. I really just use my miscellaneous envelope like if I don't want to break a 5 or a 10 and I just need a 1. I did leave $30 in the bank though. I use the Upside app. You guys seriously need to get on it. They just give you money for getting gas. It is that easy. If you use my code when you sign up, you'll get some extra cash back on your first fill up, but seriously, I use it religiously and it has been a lifesaver. So yeah, so I have 4 extra 1s. When I get 1s back in change, I put them in here. So that's where those are. Let's see. Technically, there's 30 in the bank. I changed my pen. I'm not really sure how I'm liking it, but we'll see. I don't have any receipts to scan and to fetch because they are all in my car or with my business expenses. I went to Michael's earlier today, but Fetch is another app where you just take pictures of your receipts. They give you points, which you can collect and redeem for gift cards. Essentially similar to Upside, but it's gift cards and it's any receipt, not just gas. Okay. I do have some change. And well, that's going to do it for our wallet. This wallet is from Printpression. I get comments on a lot of my videos asking for it. It's linked in the description if you're interested. And then this is our little change jar that's full of dog hair that we have in our entryway. So it's getting pretty full, so I'm just going to add it all into the jar. So I'm just gonna I missed a nickel. Oh, and there's hair all in it now. That's lovely. But yeah, I think that really helped. That brought us to like just under half full. We're gonna count this at the end of the year. Should we count at the end of the year, or should we count it when it's full? I don't know, let me know. Okay, so we'll have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 to add into the dollar challenge. I'll do that at the end. So we're not stuffing any of our sinking funds today. So we'll start with our bills. So mortgage is getting $200. Let me take these ones. So in mortgage we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, and 700. My portion of the mortgage payment is $1,000. Our mortgage payment is 18 something, and we round up an extra $125 a month towards the principal, so it brings it to $2,000 total, and we each pay $1,000 of that. So utilities is getting 40. I had to pull out of here for our electric and water and sewer bill. So we have 1, 2, 300, 320, 40, 50, and 360. And utilities. We're gonna stuff internet with my Etsy paycheck, but car insurance is getting 40. Per usual, so we have 1, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 2, 3, 20, 30, and 335. Is that right? Yes, I had $1 in here, but I pulled that out and I put it into the dollar challenge. Registration's not getting anything, but Best Buy is getting 30, 20, and a 10. We have 20, 40, 65, 70, and 80. In Best Buy. This is for my Best Buy credit card. And then my phone bill is getting 10. So we have 10, 20, and 25. I'm on a family plan currently, and I pay my mom $50 a month for that. I just Venmo her at the end of the month, or I give her cash. Sam's Club is fully funded. I went for the first time the other day to get Austin the seasonal pumpkin cheesecake. I couldn't find it. I like never go there, so he was FaceTiming me, like directing me through the store. And then when I got to checkout, I was scanning the card and it wasn't working, and I was so nervous, and the lady came over and just like took the little hand scanner and scanned it, and it worked. So now I know for next time. Student loans is getting 50. So we have 51, 52, and 250 in student loans. And then Care Credit is getting 100. So we have 100, 52, 50, and 300. And I get a lot of questions about Care Credit. This is a credit card for medical and like dental and vet bills. I don't exactly know specifically which categories they cover, but I know it's vet, I know it's dental, and I know it's like medical. And I use this for when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I put that on here. They have 0 interest for 6 to 12 months, just depending on like where you're making the purchase. My wisdom teeth have a 12-month interest-free promotion, so I have a year to pay that off. And then the rest of my vet bills, like when Cedric got fixed and yada yada, if they're large vet bills, I put them on there, and then they have 6 months to pay off. So I just kind of like do the calculations and make sure that I pay them off in time. But if you are new here or you missed the video where I explained my plan, I should have my Care credit card, as long as I don't put any more purchases on it, paid off by at the end of November. So just a couple more months. That should be all set. And then, yeah. So now we're gonna go into savings. And we'll go back to manifest and we'll add 5. So we have 1, 2, 300, 20, 45, 55, and 360. Perfect. And then we're going to skip back. Oh, we'll go to rollover first. So I did pull all the ones out of here, but we're going to add this 30. So we have 20, 30, and 40. I'm just going to make a note. We have 40 in there. Got to update next month's tracker. And then deck of savings is getting, I know it says roll the dice, I need to change it, is getting 20, and I was proactive today, you guys. I pulled a 15 with a calculator, which means that you round up 5. So we're going to put 20 in here. And we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 200, 210, 25, 30, and 235. This is building up lovely. And this is from Kristen from Intentional Living. It should be linked in the description. Whoops. I've been keeping, these are all the cards that we have already done. So I've been keeping them in here. And that's that. And then lastly, we are going to add $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 into our dollar challenge, bringing the total to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Beautiful. I'm obviously just starting this now, but that's lovely. So yeah, if you want one of these little snap things, just let me know. It's just easier for me to keep the bills, like, honestly, I might end up having to put them in a zipper. I'm not entirely sure, but we shall see. Do these come up? Oh, they do. So you can also open it this way if you want. That's pretty neat. I didn't even think of that. But that is going to wrap up today's cash stuffing, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel. And of course, subscribe if you're interested in literally anything I use. Calculator, budget planner, cash tray, all my envelopes and binders are all linked down in the description. But yeah, check back in on Thursday, Thankful Thursday cash stuffing, for our Etsy paycheck. And we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.